All right, guys, welcome to Kitchen Daddy. We've got an absolutely cracking recipe for you this week. It's going to be Chinese oxtails. They're going to be slowly braised in a lovely kind of sweet, salty, spicy broth for about 4 hours. And then once they're done, we're going to use that sauce to build up a lovely sticky glaze on these oxtails. Absolutely out of this world. Let's get into it. Now I've got 1 kilo, so about 500 grams of oxtail here. Now oxtail can be incredibly fatty, so I just want to trim off any of that excess fat that's around the meat. Right, let's get a pan on a nice high heat. We're going to add a splash of oil and let's get those oxtails in and we're going to start browning them. Now at this point I'm going to do something which is completely un-Chinese, and I'm going to add some butter in there because butter really helps with the caramelization. So let's just get those in. We're going to cook this basically for about 5 to 10 minutes, just on that kind of like medium high heat. Keep moving it around. We just want those lovely golden and brown. Now whilst they're cooking, we're going to chop up 3 carrots and 1 onion. Okay, they look great, so let's get them out of the pan. And then we're going to get the carrots and the onion in. Move that around the pan and we want to cook that for about 5 minutes. We need about 5 cloves of garlic, which we're just going to crush with the back of the knife. I've got a nice big piece of ginger. Let's peel that and finely chop that up as well. And then we need a green and red chili, which we're just going to finely slice. Now, I forgot to press record on the shot where I actually add in all the garlic, the chili and the ginger. So, hey presto. There they are in the pan. Let's give them a really good mix around. I just want to cook them for about 2 minutes or so until everything becomes really lovely and aromatic. Now I'm also going to add in some star anise. Now guys, I've only got 1 star anise in here. If I was going to do it again and I hadn't run out of star anise, I would have put in 3. But basically, the idea of this is if you want to make it really garlicky, add in more garlic. If you like that pronounced star anise flavor, get more star anise in there. You know, it's really up to you. The good thing about this is that we're going to cook the oxtails in there, and then once we kind of start reducing the sauce, we can add and kind of change the flavors a little bit. So this is all about kind of just getting a really good base sauce together. Next, we're going to add about 1 cup of Chinese rice wine. And guys, if you don't have any of this, really go out and get it. It should be a bit of a store cupboard essential for you. It's basically like sherry, but you use it in the vast majority of Chinese cooking. So dead cheap to get. Go and get some and keep it in your store cupboard. Okay, let's bring that up to the boil. We're going to let that cook until it's reduced by half. Next, we need to add 500 milliliters or 1 pint of beef stock. We need ½ cup of soy sauce, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now let's get the oxtails back in. We want to bring that back up to a boil, knock it down to a simmer. We're going to pop a lid on that, and we're going to cook that on the lowest possible heat setting for 4 hours. Okay, the oxtails have finished cooking, and as you can see, they're really kind of falling off the bone tender. Now, I've actually left this overnight, and what you can see is that a lot of fat has risen to the top of the surface. Now, I don't want that going into the sauce, so we're going to use a ladle and skim off nearly all of that fat. Now, we're going to really gently remove the oxtails out of the cooking liquid, and we're just going to pop them aside for the moment. Now we're going to pass everything in the saucepan through a fine sieve. And a little trick for you here is to use the back of your ladle to press down on that. That way you're going to get loads more juice coming out of all of those beautiful vegetables. Now let's get a nice clean frying pan. We're going to pour all of that liquid back in there. Let's also get the oxtails in there as well. Now let's just set that on kind of simmering point. We don't want to boil it because we don't want to toughen up the oxtails, but let's just keep basting those oxtails. And what you'll find is that as the liquid reduces and we keep basting it on there, it's going to build up this lovely, beautiful, sticky glaze over the oxtails. That looks absolutely incredible. So let's get those oxtails out onto the serving platter. Now let's just get the flavor of the sauce absolutely perfect. So we're going to add a couple of pinches of sugar and a squeeze of half a lime. Now let's pour that over the oxtails. Let's finish it off with some fresh coriander, some chili and some ginger. And there you have it, guys. some sticky glazed Chinese oxtails. Now guys, to serve this, you could do some brown rice, bok choy, maybe some Chinese greens, but to be honest, I cannot wait. I just want to taste it now because it smells so amazing. That is insanely good, guys. It really, I hate bragging about my own cooking, but that is the bee's knees. It's sweet, it's salty, it's spicy. Really intense. And what's awesome about oxtail is this gelatinous quality that you get from that. Go out and buy some. It is absolutely stonking. So this is a dish you need to make. And guys, you know the drill. Give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment below, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next Monday. I am going to finish this. Take care. Thanks for watching, guys. It's so good.